Hey everyone, first I just wanted to say thank you for even being here, and please don't mind me looking over here. I have notes to read off because I'm super awkward, and if I try and talk just off the top of my head, I will forget everything, and you will hear a lot of A little bit about myself. My name is Melissa. I don't know why I looked over to say that. I know my name. I am a chiropractic assistant. I've had that job for about 6 months and I completely love it. Which, by the way, reminds me I need to be sitting up straight to protect my forecurves. Shout out Dr. Marisa. I have an amazing boyfriend, Dimitri, that we've been together for almost 8 years. 8 years will be in September. This YouTube channel is going to be about my weight loss journey and some other things, just life in general, funny things that I'm doing. I got the idea from my close friend Jeanette, which you should check out her YouTube channel, Healing with Jeanette, or actually, I think she changed it, A Life in Jeanette. I'll have to leave that in the comments or in the description box below. Okay, so I'm just going to dive right in. I started my weight loss journey. My highest weight, I was 464 pounds. I know, crazy. I was 26 when I got there. I knew I was overweight. I mean, of course I did, but I just couldn't change. I knew that I needed to, but I just couldn't. I started to get older and I really want kids. All I want to do is be a mom. And I knew that at over 400 pounds, having a baby just wasn't going to work, right? Sure, I could have a baby, but I want to be in the best health possible for myself and the baby. Why put extra risks? Why put extra weight on my body? So I knew that I needed to get this weight off. I had tried so many diets in the past where I would restrict what I was eating, and that would go, well for a little while, maybe a month, until I'm like, okay, I need fast food, I need sweets, whatever. It's really hard. Food addiction is real. So I've really never successfully lost weight before. It was my boyfriend, Dimitri, who suggested I try having weight loss surgery done. I never really thought about it before. I never thought it was something that I would do, especially because at one time I do have a heart condition, and at one time my cardiologist told me it was completely out of the question that they wouldn't touch me. So I just put that out of my head. I got a new cardiologist who did actually tell me, oh yeah, it would be fine for you to do that, and I think it would be really good for you. So I started the process of getting that done May of 2019. There were a lot of things that I had to do for that. I had to attend a seminar telling all about the surgery risks and things. I had to do 3 months of weight checks. They wanted you to make sure that you can lose the weight on your own first, just to make sure that you're committed. And I had to do that for insurance purposes also, so that they would pay for it. When I got weighed in May 2019, I was at 451 pounds. So I had lost a little bit, just from dieting on my own, restricting myself a little bit. I was 464. And I went down to 451, but that was over 6 months. So what is it? I don't know. I don't math. I do not math. But that little bit of weight in however long it was, 6 months, really isn't very significant. So starting May 10th, actually, they wanted me to lose 45 pounds in 3 months, which was 10% of my body weight. So I needed to get down to 406 before surgery. Not only did I need to lose weight, but I also had to do a psych evaluation, which I had to go to a therapist, and I thought it was going to be one session just to make sure my mind was right and everything, but it actually turned out to be, I think, 4 sessions because she told me that my life was stressful and that I wasn't going to be able to handle everything on top of like how surgery changes you, because there are a lot of changes you have to make after surgery. Eating small meals frequently, only taking small sips of water but sipping all day long. Well, I'll get into more changes about after surgery later, but there were a lot of changes, and she said that I would go back to my old habits if I didn't address certain stresses. I didn't feel like my life was any more stressful than anyone else's. Everyone has stress. And she also told me that it would be fine for me to get pregnant at my weight, which I thought was odd because in my experience, I feel like you should be at a healthier weight for pregnancy. So we differed in opinions there. But finally, she approved me. I think it was 4 sessions. She approved me for weight loss surgery, and that was maybe the beginning of August. It took a while for her to send the report. I remember it was actually my 28th birthday. I got the call. Was it 28? Yeah, it was 28th birthday. I got the call saying that everything had gone through, everything was done, and they gave me a surgery date, which was September 17th, a month later. I was so nervous. I was so excited, so ready, and just everything really happened so fast. Really, it was May, and then I had my 3 months. So June, July, August, and I had my date September. Like, it went by so fast, and looking back on it, like, I still can't even believe that I actually had the surgery done. Sometimes I forget that I really did. Then I'll like try and take a big gulp of water and I'll remember, oh yeah, I can't do that. It hurts. Yeah, drinking gulps of water hurts. Day of surgery, I actually weighed in at 384. So I lost way more than I needed to, which I was really happy about. They were really happy about. I really wanted to blow them away with how much I could lose on my own. On my own, I lost 67 pounds. And the way that I feel like I did this, honestly, was giving myself a cheat day. I had one cheat day every month. And I felt like that helped me keep on track better rather than restricting myself completely for this amount of time. So we're up to surgery day, and I'm actually gonna pause and rewind a little bit just to share a story about when I was 12 years old. I think it was a school doctor, or I was weighed in PE or something, and they told me that I weighed in at 280 pounds in middle school, 7th grade. And I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because moms out there, if you have young kids, start healthy eating habits when they are young. I was not taught that at all. My parents let me eat whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, how much I wanted. My dad was a big guy. He definitely brought in a lot of junk. We had pizza probably once a week. We had Chinese food all the time, and it was a lot of food. I remember in middle school, I would eat a medium pizza to myself. So I wish younger, healthier habits would have been taught to me, because I feel like I would have done better. I would have eaten better if it was taught to me, but eating unhealthy was basically all I knew. So that definitely affected me now. As a kid, you rely on your parents to tell you yes or no, right from wrong. And if I asked for junk food, I got it. So I didn't really, understand that there was anything wrong with that or that this was unhealthy. Of course, I knew that I was big, But it just didn't, those two things didn't correlate to me. I didn't really think, oh, if I eat this unhealthy food, I'm going to get bigger and bigger. That, it just didn't really compute in my adolescent brain. I also, as a kid, did not exercise very much. I swam a lot, but I do have a hip problem also. And I think I used that as kind of a crutch or as an excuse not to move. I was in adaptive PE. And so I just did not move a lot. To this day, exercising is still a struggle for me. A lot of the times I forget that I'm not over 400 pounds anymore and I can move easier. So when I do exercise or when I do go for walks, like I realize, oh, I can do this. This is really easy. I can keep going. Like I do my 30-minute workouts and they're nothing to me, or I walk a mile and a half and I can still do more. And before, like I never walked a mile. And I've even gotten up to 2 miles now, which is crazy to me. I've never walked that much in my life. So the fact that I can do that, I need to just do it more consistently. It has been a year over, just a little bit over a year since my surgery, or not since my surgery, since I started this weight loss journey. I have lost 175 pounds, so I am down to 289, which is, if you guys remember, around the same weight that I weighed when I was 12 years old, and I am now 28, gonna be 29 in a couple of months, which I'm so not ready for. But I am really proud of myself. I've worked really hard. Honestly, I could have worked harder. I could be doing more. But, it's still a struggle. And so I'm still struggling with things. Cravings, food cravings is really hard. I've been giving in a lot, especially during the quarantine. Fast food is around everywhere, and it's really hard not to just go in and get something quick when I don't want to cook, if I've been working and I'm tired. Fast food is always easier and it tastes better to me. I still crave fast food. It's really hard. So I think I'm gonna end the video here. Just if you have any questions or comments, if you've had the surgery, you just got it, and you want some advice, some tips, just leave me comments. I will definitely answer them. Any feedback you have for me, anything you'd like to see on this channel, if you want me to talk about anything. There are some topics that I would like to discuss. Drinking water. Definitely want to stay hydrated. In another video down the line, I do want to address extra skin, which I've been dealing with. So that is a topic that I want to talk about. So yeah, just leave me anything, any questions, comments, concerns, whatever. I will be here. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye.